What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Howard, and we are back with episode 55 of WWE Supercard. I'm currently in a WrestleMania King of the Ring, and we just finished the quarterfinals. It was looking pretty good. We made it to the semis, and with the new King of the Ring rewards, we're guaranteed a WrestleMania card, so that is good. We're going to try and go all the way and get two, but we'll have to wait and see. We also finished the event of ring domination this weekend. We got a WrestleMania Apollo Crews, which does make a pro. We got a SummerSlam Rusev, and of course the SummerSlam Finn Balor. My deck has not changed since the last ring domination, so you can see what it looks like over there on the side. But this is what the Finn Balor looks like with the legendary event picture on top of him, and man, does it look cool. But I also had a really good weekend. I got Rusev from the ring domination. My pity pull, as you guys saw, was Aiden English. I also got a really lucky pull of Simon Gotch, and then I also got my ladder reward, which was The Miz. So I now have 5 SummerSlam cards, and tomorrow they're going to be releasing the Money in the Bank rewards, which are SummerSlam versions of Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar. You guys can see what those look like on Supercard's Twitter account, or you can just wait till tomorrow and they'll be in-game. I believe they said early Wednesday for Americans, and I'm not sure what that means for other countries, but it should be live on Wednesday, the 24th. So that's pretty good. Right now, we're currently in the team event. It is a ring domination as well. The WrestleMania card, as you can see, is Edge, and we're making some pretty good progress. We are a little bit over halfway done. I think we're almost at about 60 shards there. And yeah, we got over 14,000 contracts for Money in the Bank. We're hoping that's enough to purchase one of the event cards when they come out, and you know, it'll have to be. I mean, I really hope it's lower than 15,000 for one card. If it's any higher, I don't know how anyone's going to get pros without spending money. Maybe that's what they want to do, but I don't know. So why don't we just play a ring domination game real quick? We can see the cards that are currently in our team that we're using. We got a pretty decent mixed bag. The SummerSlam reward for this team event is actually The Miz, which would make a pro for me, but unfortunately my team cannot quite get up to SummerSlam tier. I got 3 WrestleMania pros, 3 WrestleMania event pros in there on my main account. I got 2 WrestleMania event pros on my second account, and a Survivor Pro Diva. And there really isn't much more I can do to improve my decks, so I really just gotta wait for the other people on the team to pro some of their cards. I mean, a lot of guys have 2 Money in the Bank rewards, but they don't have really any other WrestleMania cards or Survivor Pros, so they aren't proing them because it would unbalance their deck, which I understand. But once they do get to pro those cards, we will have a much better shot at hitting SummerSlam tier. And if everyone actually did put the absolute best cards they could in, I think we could reach SummerSlam tier for this team event, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm not going to try and force anyone to do something they don't want to. But the SummerSlam pros are ridiculous. I know a couple people have already shown off pros. They're looking at like 10,000 points in each stat, about somewhere around there, which is pretty ridiculous, to say the least. If you get a SummerSlam tier, if you get a SummerSlam Pro and you put it in a SummerSlam King of the Ring, you're just golden. There's no way you're going to lose, at least for the next, I'd say 2 weeks or so. I mean, I think it's really, at this point, the only way you're going to get pros is if you get extremely lucky and either pull 2 of the same, or like me, where I pulled 1 card and then I could have gotten the other as a reward, or if you just buy a bunch of packs like JB does on Super Oh My God Barbecue on YouTube, and you just hope and kind of wish that you get pros, which I believe he got a Baron Corbin pro, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, well, this is pretty much where we're at. If we look at our second account, we just lost in the quarterfinals of WrestleMania King of the Ring, and we got a Survivor Nikki Bella. So we also got the SummerSlam Rusev on this account, which is very helpful. Let's go to Diva. Actually, let's go to Combinable Survivor. You can see I got a bunch of Survivor cards to pro, but we just got this second Nikki Bella. So we'll pro her up, and then she will be, I believe, she'll be our second best Diva once we've pro her up and finish. If we look at the King of the Ring deck we got going on, we also got another WrestleMania pull the other day, which was Trish Stratus, which is good, but it's also not a pro yet. We only have 2 WrestleMania Divas, or 3 if you include the Fusion, but this is what I'm working with right now. I'm going to go ahead and energize, and I usually energize the first couple rounds just because you never know who's in the King of the Ring. And that's where we're at. So, WrestleMania King of the Rings, you get some nice rewards now. I love the upgraded rewards. You can get a fucking WrestleMania card in a semifinal. That's kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, the SummerSlam King of the Rings are even better. I believe first place you get a SummerSlam and a WrestleMania card. Second place you get just a SummerSlam card. Semifinals you get 2 WrestleMania cards. Quarterfinals I think you get a WrestleMania and a Survivor maybe. And that's awesome. So you can see we got almost 9,500 contracts here. So we should be able to get one of those SummerSlam event cards fairly soon after they come out. And that will be good. If you look at our cards, that SummerSlam Rusev is the 3rd best card we have. And I don't think we've tokened him yet. Not yet. We still got some more Power Charisma matches before we decide what we're going to do. So hold off on that. I also got a WrestleMania Fusion Rock. No pros just yet, but we will definitely let you guys know if that happens. And that's about it. We're going to be playing this Team Ring Domination today, and we'll probably go for the Survivor card. I don't know if anyone wants to really try and bump up the team deck to get the SummerSlam cards or not. I would definitely really like to see an option to lend cards to teammates, because let me jump to my main ones really quick. If we look at, why don't we just look at my Money in the Bank deck, because that kind of has a good overview of my best cards. So I have, 10 plus WrestleMania pros. I have 6 WrestleMania event caliber pros, but I can only put 2 of them into the team because there's only 2 spots. So if I could lend those cards to 2 or 3 other teammates, we'd easily be able to bump up to SummerSlam tier, and then they would just give the cards back at the end. I mean, it's not like they can use them outside of the event, so that would be a nice feature that they could add on. Hopefully we'll see something like that in the future. We also have, we're starting to get the WrestleMania pros coming in. Nothing super great at the moment, but we got an Ultimate Warrior, which I believe will make my Money in the Bank deck and my Road to Glory. Kane, Apollo Crews. I think they both make my Road to Glory decks. Or at least it'll be close, so I will probably end up putting them in anyway. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. You can see we got the login rewards. Let me just go ahead and claim that. We'll get a Survivor Sting card. And, yeah, I mean, lots of network errors, but what are you going to do? I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to leave a like or comment down below. I'm going to be putting up a video covering NXT TakeOver and SummerSlam as well, so stay tuned for that, just in case you haven't seen that stuff yet. And we're also going to be talking about what we think will happen in the future, so it's not just a recap, even though it is going to be branded as the such. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you real soon.